G'day, how's it going? Welcome aboard. Thank you very much for joining me. Loading up into the game. We've got a bit to talk about today, actually. There's been a core update to Train Sim World for the UK content. So do know, folks, if you do play on PC and you have got mods installed for Suffragette Line and whatnot. I'm not sure how the Brighton mainline's going, though. That's a question I have to answer myself. But anyway, I have taken out the Bolus, the Bolus mod as well, just case. Right, loading into the game. So we are ready to go. London Underground is where we're going first up today. And welcome aboard, ladies and gentlemen, to the 169th edition of Choo Choo Tuesdays. So yeah, London Underground, Brighton Bakerloo line, a trip to Queen's Park is their first trip tonight. So we're doing half of the length. We're doing the underground section. That'll be our first trip tonight. So yeah, we're going to do some Suffragette Line tonight as well. London Overground. We've got some German action on the cards. So yeah, bit of a mixed bag tonight. But anyway, without further ado, let's have a look at the core update regarding the Train Sim World. So a little bit of Train Sim World news coming up now. We're going to talk about mods as well. So I'll get into that very shortly. There is a couple of things to talk about with the mods. But I haven't checked it for the last few hours, so there might be some new ones. So I'll check it out in a second. But anyway, if you're not aware by now, there was a downloadable patch for Train Sim World. So the 3rd of June, 2024 patch. It says, today we have a large core update for Train Sim World 4 that focuses on the key improvements for the UK content that has been flagged by our team and raised by the community feedback. This includes a range of changes to the East Coast Main Line, the London Overground, Suffragette Line, the Cargo Lines Pack Volume 1 and 2, the West Somerset Railway, the Birmingham Cross City, the South Eastern High Speed and the Brighton Main Line. They actually do say the Brighton Main Line. Hey, it's the London commuter, and they finally have acknowledged it is the Brighton Main Line. Hey, everybody's happy. Everyone's probably seen that and gone, huh, what's the Brighton Main Line? I've never seen that before in Train Sim World. Well, if you're a noob, you probably don't realise, are you a rail fan or what? Nah, but Brighton, you might not know. Understandable. Brighton Main Line is the London commuter. So yeah. Anyway, core headline. So the headliners are the save HUD settings should now remain present after between sessions on console. The East Coast Mainline Class 801 all connection elements, including the gateways, the cables, will now correctly be between the vehicles. The DVD and the DSD will no longer bip when the train is stationary. Thank bloody time. Even when the reverser is in neutral. The GSMR now plays the correct sound when setting up and when activating. Yeah, I noticed that wasn't working. The added flag squirrel sounds. They've added the flag squirrel sounds. They fixed the issue with the glass that would become something in certain angles. But anyway. Brighton Mainline has fixed the rear door on the Class 377 being stuck when spawning into a service. Okay. I didn't realise that, actually. Birmingham Cross City updated scenario and services to correctly use the Train Sim World 4 scoring system. Oh, okay. Cool. So that's been updated. South Eastern High Speed. Now, this has had a fix before, so I don't know why this is happening now. Fixed the Who Dares Wins scenario on PlayStation 5. So the Who Dares Wins scenario is now being fixed on PlayStation 5. And that was because of the 465 being stuck. So that's been fixed up for the PlayStation 5 players. Cargo Line Volume 1 petroleum various improvements to the EWS Class 66 and the VTT tankers. So the T tankers have received an update. The West Somerset Railway has received some more scenery improvements. Jesus Christ. It's already way better than what it was before, and now it's received even more improvements. and gameplay fixes for the services. Okay, fair enough. The forward log is... well, this is good news. Various improvements to ensure passenger dioramas are visibility correct. Fixes to textures and models for passengers, handheld items and luggages. Localization improvements for rail driver controls. Okay, so for the rail driver, which is something I'm really considering getting into, but if I'm going to get anything simulation based in that regard, I'm going to get a steering wheel first, because I really would love to get back into what my plan is. I really want to build another area. I want to get another PC eventually. So the plan is over the next year, I want to get a new PC, and I want to get a high-end, like a high-end PC, or like a more expensive PC, like around about $5-6 grand PC, and build it up. And then I'm going to put that as my main PC. And what I'm going to do with the current PC, hopefully if it survives, is that I'm going to build another area in the place where I'm going to have a full simulator for where I can and I'm actually going to build a cabin area where I can actually sit inside of a cabin and have the steering wheel and everything set up with the gear shifter, like a really cool gear shifter, like a long, like typical truck one. And I'm going to have like 3 screens in there. So 3 big screens. So that is the plan. But does the plan work? Sometimes it doesn't. But that is the plan for the ATS and ETS side of things. But I can still build stuff here at the studio and just vice versa, flip it back and forwards. Anyway, regarding Train Simworld now, so there is improvements to that. They fixed a crash that was when searching for locos that didn't exist. Okay. Didn't realize that. The formation designer has had the stats and save options should now work as intended. The approve the ensure of all formats and spawning as expected. The improvements that ensure the vehicle icons respect the formation vehicle category. The various improvements to ensure the UI shows formations as expected. The fixed the issue with the Class 375 formations could disappear after resetting the game, so that's been fixed. The scenario planner has had improvements to the scenario load and playable as expected, and create and delete functionality within the tool works correctly without crashing to the desktop. All right. Or crashing, I should say. Free roam has had improvements to ensure vehicle icons respect formation vehicle category. Livery designer has had to fix to prevent a rare crash intense with uploading image. So there's been a bunch of improvements to the East Coast Main Line with the Class 801, the Class 66, the Flying Scotsman Service 1Z72 should no longer spawn the player on the platform away from the train. Okay, so that is another one. The London Underground, the London Overground Suffragette line has had adding missing PSI boards at the Upper Holly station. Okay, so that's been fixed. And the localization improvements to various scenario dialogue texts. The Class 710 has had PSI screens, so should correctly show in all the vehicles. Throttle and brake ranges should now be accurately reflected to the digital display. The brake will now correctly apply at the BO between the coast and B1. Auto closing doors should not lock under any circumstance. Doors should only be locked when closed from the cab, like when you close it yourself, which I do anyway. So anyway, that's been fixed. So whatever difference it makes, I don't know until I get on there later on. Now, Cargo Line Pack 2. Let's talk about this because this is the recent one, the Aggregates one. So the vehicles now will correctly appear in the formation designer and minor localization improvements. Actually, I think I've got a couple mods on there. Might conflict that actually, so hopefully it doesn't. But anyway, West Somerset Railway. This is an interesting one. All cars should now drive on the correct side of the road for the UK roads. Okay, so they're all driving on the Irish side, the American side of the road. Players should see leaves on the trees in the summertime. Okay. Added AI whistle triggers to all the SW boards on the route. Oh, wow. Added wait timers to all Class 150 services to Bishop landed services. Okay, fixed player spawning without a train on service at Newton Fitzwarren. Fixed service at BL3 Diesel Gallagher 2017 timetable. Should apologise on this 10 years later. Not moving anyway. So that's been all sorted. Yeah, there's a bunch of new improvements. East Coast Main Line. So East Coast Way, you know, my favourite route of all time, has had the Class 377 moved the lights closer to the front of the train. Oh, okay. They've moved the lights closer to the front of the train. Okay. And fixed incorrect element levels of the PSI font material. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Great Western Express has had one fix though. They've fixed an issue, so the cargo line of Pack Volume 1 services now correctly visibly appear on the timetable menu. Okay. All right, too easy. Yeah. Let's now talk about mods. So I'm just going to go quickly to the Train Sim community, and I'm going to bring up the display capture so you guys can actually see what we're doing. There we go. We've got that up and going now, and let's bring that underneath there. We'll bring the Choo Choo Tuesdays logo in, and yeah, all right. So just going to make sure that we are actually live on our live stream. Actually, no. Just make sure to give me a double check. Yep, we're live. All right, good. Awesome. Right. I'm just going to have a look at the patches, see if there's anything coming through. Oh, yeah, that's right. The jet wash train lighting. So there is a bunch that haven't been updated, but there is a bunch that have been updated. So the Class 170 lights have been updated by jet wash. This is all jet wash stuff, by the way. So yeah, the Class 170 lights have been updated. I've gotten that update as well. The LNER, the Class 8L1 Azuma lights have been updated. I've gotten that one. And that's all there is. There's only those two that have been updated by jet wash. That's all there is with patches. There is some new sounds. I think, nope, no new sounds. So in the Class 710 that got updated 2 days ago, it hasn't been updated again. Nothing going through creations. There wasn't really much to talk about on this one, actually. When I was on here earlier, I was like, oh, I really haven't got much to really talk about today. But I thought I'll double check anyway, because I haven't been on it for the last few hours. So we will go through everything, all the main stuff that I know about that possibly could be updated today. Wouldn't rule out updates later on today, though. So yeah, all right, that's all there is going through there. So yeah, there's not really much to talk about with regards to mods today. So I do apologise on that one. But anyway, without further ado, let's get into the rails. Our live stream chat is open to subscribers only. G'day to my regulars, and if you are new to our YouTube channel, welcome aboard to our train today. And hello to all the team at Dovetail, hopefully everybody, and all the ambassadors of Dovetail. G'day, welcome aboard. All right, we are ready to go. And I do say hello to everybody because, yep, if you are an ambassador of Dovetail, welcome aboard to the stream. Hello, Joe, the British Ace, of course. And the train sim driver from Melbourne, fellow Aussie. G'day, mate. All right, we're ready to rock and roll. Right, planning to go rail fanning again within the next week. So I am planning a day out to go rail fanning somewhere here in Sydney. I'm not sure where yet, but yeah, I'll probably go somewhere I haven't been for quite a while, actually. And I haven't done any video, actually, on the YouTube channel. I have, like in the past, done rail fanning for, just going out and doing rail fanning without recording stuff. But now I do recordings and stuff, and, it's fun. I enjoy it. Right, let's go and do our save one. Hopefully we'll have no issues today regarding the the lag and stuff. But yeah, I'm not going to be worrying about it today. Hopefully we don't have any crashes to the desktop because I'm not sure what the current mods I've got installed are going to do. But yeah, I did see on the forums that there was a warning about the mods, which I wasn't surprised about. When they seen the UK stuff, I thought, oh, great, there's a whole heap of mods that I've got. A lot of UK mods are probably going to be playing up for me. Right. Let's make sure we've got everything on. And the only way I can actually do that is to go into photo mode. Yep, we've got everything on. Good. Oop. Now there are. There was one thing. That's in. Okay. Right. Have got some sound mods on this one actually. Okay. Get the light on that side. Lambeth North is our first stop on the ranks here in the underground. Next stop, Lambeth North. Doors will be opening up on the right side. Okay, so we got Lambeth North, Waterloo, Embankment, Charing Cross, Bakerloo section, Piccadilly Circus, sorry. God, I should know. I bloody play Monopoly. Oxford Circus, Regent's Park, Baker Street, Marylebone, Eggaway North Road, sorry. Paddington, Bakerloo section, Warwickton Avenue, Maida Vale, Kilbourne Park, and Queen's Park. This station is Lambeth North. There's nobody driving the train. It's Metro. Metro, yes. Yeah, our Metros are driverless. Next stop, Waterloo. Change at Waterloo for connecting services. have got the sound on now. I apologise for that. I didn't realise it was off. Thanks, David. Appreciate it. Just got a message over the phone. It's like one of my mates is like, "Hey, you got no sound on your live stream." I'm like, "Oh, okay." Got the mic going, but that's about it. Embankment next. Next stop, Embankment. Doors will be opening up on the left side. Please mind the gap when leaving the train. Yeah, I thought it would be a little bit different for a change to put the camera on this side. You know, we'll do something a little bit different with our trip here tonight. So we're going to be going backs and forwards off the sides along here. So just a little bit of a different experience for a change. It'll change things up. Charing Cross next stop. Change at Charing Cross for connecting services. So there is other platforms on at Charing Cross at you know, different lines and stuff. So. Sort of reminds me of a museum, this station, the way the colouring is and that. Well, the mods, the sound mod and everything's working quite fine still on here. The sound mod that we're currently using is from Itzia 165. Piccadilly Circus next. Doors will be opening up on the left side. Oxford Circus next, platform 4. We did have a red signal just a little bit up here, so we had to be cautious of that, but that's been cleared. G'day Chris, how you going? I'm not too bad. Welcome aboard. You might have noticed a little bit of a change in our cover photos for American Truck Simulator as well, folks. So I've got a new way of doing the cover photos now for ATS. They're still 4K resolution, by the way, folks. I've just taken the 4K logo out of them. Here we are at Oxford Circus. This is platform 4. Oxford Circus has got a few platforms as well. I can't remember what the other route was. Is it the... I can't remember what other route it is. I know there's another route, another underground route. Is it the overground one? Ah, yeah. Regis Park next stop. So if you're not aware by now, folks, there is there has been an update over the last 24 hours. Big, massive core update for the some of the UK routes, some of the outstanding issues, but passenger behaviour and all that. So we're going to go and check out the Suffraget line next, folks, and yeah, let's see if the passenger behaviour is better than what it was. Let's see if there's any passengers going on to the tracks, and you know what. You know, going in and out of the train and, you know, circling around and, you know, all the razzle-dazzle they've been doing. Apparently they've been fixed. Some updates to the cargo packs too there, Chris, as well, in the core update. So, yeah, the cargo line pack 1 and 2 have received some improvements and stuff. So I know you recently purchased those, so yeah, some good news there for you. The Who Dares Wins scenario on the PlayStation 5 players has been fixed up now, so the train's no longer getting stuck for you guys. It's good news for the PlayStation 5 players. I played on console for quite a long time on Train Sim World until 2020 when I moved to Train Sim World 1 over to PC, and you know, I originally did play on PC though, back when it was in beta, or was like in its first days, you know, at a mate's house, but yeah, didn't officially get into the game until it went to Xbox, and then it went to PlayStation 4, and I started doing uploaded videos of the game, and then yeah, I originally had it on disc and got rid of it, and ended up getting it back at the end of 2019, and yeah, started my collection from there on. So it was yeah, it was a big collection I had on console actually, and then I've purchased pretty much everything on the PC side of things. I've only got just a couple things missing. Obviously the the noticeable misses are the original northeast corridor, which was taken away from us. Still hopeful that they'll eventually bring it back, the Hell's Gate Bridge side of it and all that, but yeah, we'll wait and see. Baker Street, here we are. Dun 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 dun. Do 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 do. You know the song. The Baker Street remix that Foo Fighters did is actually quite good, actually. Right. You know what, if we got Todd 4 added to this logo, I hate to say it, folks, but I really think that it's not necessary to have it added to this one. The lighting's quite well already, and I would think it would probably kill the atmosphere if they did that. So I would hope they'd leave it, to be honest. I really don't want them to even change the skybox or anything. Just leave the route as is. I think they will anyway, so I don't see there being a skybox update or anything on this one, which will be good news, because yeah, it's quite good as it is. It's always like they say, don't touch a classic when it's actually a classic and it's one of the rail fans' favourites. You know what I mean? Certainly is one of my favourite routes. This one, it's very, very enjoyable. Even though this was the route that caused the jetpack issue. Train Symbol 2 core update release. This one of the free core releases of this route, the Train Symbol 2 era. Obviously, we had a remaster of Sandpatch Grade. So we did get an update. We did get an enhancement Sandpatch Grade release at Train Symbol 2, but we didn't get an extension or anything like that of sorts. But it was mainly to bring it to the only main reason they did do that is to bring it to console players. Because yeah, it was originally only for the PC players. Paddington next stop, change at Paddington for connecting services to the Great Western Railway and Elizabeth Line and other services. HS2 as well? No, HS2 is not going to be stopping at Paddington. Yeah. Common Oak and that, a little bit further down. Yeah. Yeah, I'm up to date with the HS2 project. The HS2 project's looking pretty good, I'll tell you that much. There's one route I'd love to see Train Sim what Dovetail end up doing is the HS2. That'd be so awesome. Oh, that would blow my mind if they ended up releasing that. I don't know what the Railfans reactions, what the UK players' reactions would be if they ended up doing the HS2 on Train Sim World. I would probably think that a lot of them would probably be not happy about it, maybe because the simple fact is, like, I do understand the fact that I really think it would have been more advisable to have updated the West Coast main line and had it in a way where they could have run a faster train into the service. Yeah, because even though this train's going to go way faster than the ones that run on the West Coast main line, it's only a 20-minute saving. And for the speed difference and everything, you think, well, why couldn't you come up with a way to have updated the West Coast main line in a way where could have made it safer and to have trains that would run faster than what they currently do? You know what I mean? Would have made more sense, and it would have cost less money, I reckon. They wanted to do what they wanted to do, so be it. Let's just run with it. Hey, we've got not one high-speed rail line here in Australia. So we've got HSTs, but they're almost about to go. The XPTs I'm talking about. So yeah, they're about to be retired and replaced. The company that's building them, they're a Spanish company actually. Carl Trains. Yeah, Carl Trains. They're the same company that done our trams, but the trams are not as good as their trains are way better than their trams. So apparently they're more reliable. But the funny thing is, how can they be reliable when this damn Mariang train that they've... I don't know. Did they do the Mariang? Ah, okay. This Mariang train, oh man, there's so many issues with it. Apparently it's the rail fans' least favourite train, but yet again, I haven't even been able to record it once. So I'll be the judge of that when I actually see it. Even my daughter's not a fan of the new inner city train because she's like, that's no inner city train. I like the B set. I'm like, oh, fair enough. So apparently, currently the inner city trains that we have are the H sets and the V sets. The V sets run on the western main line, which is the T1 line, and the H sets run on the northern line and the Hunter line. The northern line becomes the Central Coast line, and then it becomes the Hunter line, and like it's just, yeah, the H sets are run through there. So T9 line. And the H sets are going to eventually become a suburban train. So they're going to be, yeah, the Mariang's going to replace them, which are going to be the D sets. So yeah, the Mariangs are the D set, the new inner city train. So yeah, apparently the H sets are going to become a suburban train. I'm not sure where they're going to go on here in Sydney, but yeah, we have got on the Western Main Line there is one H set that actually does run on this route, but it only runs in the afternoon. So I think they use that as a bonus train or something, like a fast service or something. Our live stream chat is open to subscribers only. Come and say g'day. Join our family today. If you're a true rail fan, I'd love to hear from you. You could tell us some of your rail experiences or your favourite trains, whatever. We're talking trains here. Always like sitting back and listening to people's rail stories. It was always fantastic to hear their information of their favourite trains and maybe some knowledge of their local railway and that. I always welcome that. That's that's what a rail fan does. We just like to get as much information as possible. It all comes in handy. I'm planning eventually to have later on in life, I eventually, want to have enough money saved up where I can actually go on a rail world tour. So hopefully I'll win the lotto, and then that'll be the start of it. I have ambitions to do a world rail tour, and visit some of the great railways around the world, and obviously document them and record them along the way, and post them here on the channel and whatnot. Obviously, I'll be a mobile on the road doing that, but that's my ambition. As a rail fan, I'm very passionate for all things trains, and while I also am doing that, I'll be also doing trucks because I have a passion for that too. So I have a passion for both. So it's that's the beauty about here in Australia. We have a mixture of US and UK trucks, and we also got our own trucks as well. We have a mixture of both US and that. But saying that, I've only seen one Peter bite in the last 2 years, so they're very rare. I haven't been able to record one yet. Fortunately, when I did see it, I didn't have my damn phone on me. Alright, we're coming up to Queen's Park. Next stop is Queen's Park. The train will be terminating here at Queen's Park. Change here for connecting services. And there is the West Coast Main Line on the side there. There's one of those damn Pringles machines. I don't mind Pringles, actually. I'd probably say the Pringles are better now because you know what's happened to the Woolworths branded ones. They used to be really nice and tasty, but ever since they actually went on hiatus for quite a while, and ever since they've brought them back, they're not the same anymore. They don't have any flavour. Okay, we have to go into the sliding. We have had the clearance for that, so we are good to go. Okay. Oh yeah. Train running on the West Coast Main Line. There we go. Very good. Okay, so there's our run on the underground. Gold medal, 19,137. If you really want to level up really quickly, this is what I give you, you people that might be just getting into Train Sim World or about to start your Train Sim World experience. I highly recommend you guys to grab this route, the Bakerloo line, London Underground. This is the route that you want to level up. If you're a person that wants to level up in the game quickly, this is the route for you. Even if you do half of the length of it, which that is half of the length, what we just did just then, you will score massively. You like almost 20,000 action points. So you level up real quickly. Obviously, the higher levels you are, the longer it takes to level up. Obviously, I'm level 851, you know, like, but that's, I don't know what's going on here. It actually, there is an issue in regards to it actually thinking it is now known as the East Coast East Coast Way, but it isn't the East Coast Way. So I don't know what the core update's done, but that's certainly not the East Coast Way. Oh my God. I just noticed that. It's the London Underground Bakerloo line, so yeah. Don't get that confused, whatever you do. Right. This is Choo Choo Tuesdays, episode 169. Here on this sixth month of the year. It is the 4th of the 6th, June. So yeah, we're halfway through the year. Oh man, I can't even believe I'm saying it's halfway through to 2024 already. God. This year's gone so damn quick. This is crazy. We're going to be talking about Christmas soon. We're going to be talking about Train Sim World 5 soon. Like, seriously, like, this is how crazy it is. In a few months' time, we're going to be saying, guess what's coming? Well, duh! But you know what? I hope we're not. Like, I'm still hopeful that we're not. Because, God, you know, I'm an OG of Train Sim World. We know the drill by now. All the OGs know the drill by now. We all know that it's money, money, money. That's what happens when you run a business. It's all about money. The richer get richer, the poorer get poorer. That's the way life goes, doesn't it? You know, it's like the song by Janet Jackson, That's the Way Love Goes. Well, it should be renamed That's the Way Life Goes. All right. But hey, we only live once, so we just got to enjoy it. You know, until the world decides to blow up. All right. It is time for Goblin Line action. So we're going to go from Gospel Oak to Barking Riverside. And hopefully this time around we'll have no damn issues regarding any passenger behaviour, anything going on. So, yeah. I do have all the mods. Well, I was supposed to have all the mods. I do have the sound mod, by the way. They got updated a couple of days ago, so by issue 165. So I'm not sure if this is causing issues or whatever, but we'll soon find out. Hopefully, we won't be crashing to the desktop in a second, but yeah, I will find out, as you will as well. Don't know why that's coming up still, because that sale's supposed to be finished. Okay. This is sound modded, by the way.
TPWS and AWS operational.
Okay, that's day. Oh yeah, we fixed our passenger behaviour, have we really? Have we fixed our passenger behaviour? Oh yeah, yeah, passenger behaviour's been fixed. Oh yeah, the passenger behaviour has been fixed. Oh yeah, a little bit wobbly here. Oh yeah, passenger behaviour has been fixed. Oh yeah, passenger behaviour's been fixed. Oh yeah. God, as much as they spin a web, trust me, it does not work. So the next stop, Upper Holloway, is supposed to have some fixes as well. Some PSI fixes are supposed to be happening, so we'll see if I find out about that. Let's see if they've updated the... No, they haven't even updated the damn map. You go and do an update to the damn route, but yet you can't even bother putting in the new map. Pathetic. We'll get going here in 10 seconds. Actually, let's go now. It's a little bit of a cruise. Enjoy the ride. It's going to be fun. London skyline there in the background. So until we get an update for the bullets, the route, the colouring underneath looks usually is different to what this looks. This is the standard look of it, but the mod that I normally use for it is actually gives you the actual official layering of it. It looks way better. So, yep, that's definitely working now. That was the other buzzer they've added. Wow. Yeah, that was missing actually. So I was wondering where the hell that buzzer was. It's working great. That's still... still haven't fixed that. Yeah, it's got BO now actually. I noticed that. The power supply, power handle, BO's there now. So that's been added. It's good news there.
Next stop is Upper Holloway.
Give me a second, folks. I'm just gonna fix one of these settings here. Fix quality. This station was well damn it's still doing it. Yeah, it's still doing it. Yeah, you're supposed to have fixed it. Still going on. Yeah, we've fixed the passengers on the London Underground, have we really? Bullshit! And that's only just a selection of what's in Train Symbol, Chris. There is way more. You can remember the ones on the Train Sim Classic as well, but there's ones that are not in Train Sim Classic that, you know, or Train Sim World. There's the District Line, and there's a few others as well. The Northern Line, yeah. I'm just thinking if I've received the update now or if anybody else is reporting on the forums in regards to the issues. Oh, here we go. Just give me a second, folks. I'm just reading. I'm just going to read now. Okay, so apparently with this update, somebody's actually said that here's some bugs and issues that haven't been fixed in this update that I'd like to point out again. The Class 801 pantograph still has a head error. Okay. Ah, bloody hell! They've still got passengers falling off the platform up further at Larristone High Road. Fucking hell. Frame rate issues, yeah, don't worry about that. That's just a well-known fact now because of the damn skybox. And they're still having passenger behaviour of them coming in and out of the trains. As you can see, they're falling onto the tracks just there. And still doing other weird things. And it's just... it's all bullshit. I'm over the way that the passenger behaviour is and that now, you know, it is what it is, you know. I keep saying to every Train Sim World player out there, if you've only just started in Train Sim World 4 era, or you've just, only been on the game for about a year or two, you find that every route that gets released doesn't really shine and really clean up itself until like 2 years down the track, anywhere between 12 to 18 to 24 months later on. So yeah, unfortunately that's just the way it is. You know, I can give you a massive example. You know, a Hemstruck and Mutchen Osberg, that particular route, really bad with frame rate. When that was first released, it was actually the first Train Sim World release to have so many like tracks laid in a certain area, and it was just absolutely bedlam in regards to frame rate, especially around the bridge area before you head into the main station in Munich. And yeah, around the urban area there, the frame rate was really bad. It runs way better these days than what it did then. So it's massively changed now compared to what it was. So yeah, you'll find that most of the releases that have happened now, won't start shining until later on down the track, when they decide to finally fix things, and they'll be like, well, it's too little too late for people that want to stay with Train Sim 4 and don't want to move to the next experience or whatever. But yeah, unfortunately that's the way it is. So yeah, well, the next core update, as far as I'm aware, won't be until the summer core update, so we might get a couple little, maybe one or two little fixes here and there before it. Hopefully it will be regarding the passenger behaviour. Really needs to be addressed more so than anything. So we get passengers that, are doing this, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck is that? And, you got passengers that want to go through the doors, like, look at that. You can clearly see that. Clearly see that, can you? Like, what the hell is that? Like, do my viewers want to see that? Do I want to see that? No. That turns people off buying your product. You want people to buy your product, start making the fucking game better. Start making sure that things are not rushed just so you can get money in your own pocket. Seriously, if you want money in your own pocket, then do the fucking game right. And my apologies for the swearing, but yeah, it just frustrates me. I'm somebody that is a perfectionist. Like, I build mods for American Truck Simulator and Euro Truck Simulator, and I'm always, finding ways to improve myself. And I've massively improved my skill level on paint jobs over the years. And like, I've been doing it for now almost 4 years. So it's, my passion is to always improve myself. Where Dovetail keeps saying that they're improving things, but have they? Really? Have they? No. Is the answer. Is no. They will spin webs. They will tell lies. The hardcores know the truth. And the ambassadors won't tell you the truth because obviously they're working for Dovetail and they won't want to, they don't want to tell you the truth. They'll spin webs and lies too. I'm not so worried about the frame rate now, though that's, gone given. But when it comes to the micro shading performance, we need to find a way to fix that. We need to, we have to make sure that, we don't have blocking paths or, trains banking up, passenger behavior. Like, all these things need to be double tested, triple tested. Every single damn timetable service needs to be checked multiple times before release to the public. If we get delays on releases, I don't mind that. The community wants perfection. That's all we want. And you expect us to pay big dollars, especially here in Australia, for DLC. A big route, costs anywhere between $52 to $56. It's not cheap. And that's for one damn DLC. Like, this is good. The passengers coming out like this, working out great, fantastic. But then you get down here and like, look at that. Do I want to see that? Do I want to see somebody's hand up someone's bum? Like, do I want to see that? No. You don't see passengers do that in real life, do you? I walk onto a train and then all of a sudden I walk behind somebody and just put my hand up someone's butt. Do I really do that? Does anybody do that? No. It's just stupid. I really think it's time to bring out a new system for the passengers. Like, it's just really, like, I know we've had overhauls and, you know, new types of passengers over the years and all this razzle dazzle, but seriously, can we really, you know, start looking into a system that is going to actually work instead of this shit that we have now? Good to see the London skyline in the background, though. Finally in the game. That was a big plus for me for this route. Hopeful for, you know, if we get, you know, eventually a Brighton Mainline remaster or whatever, you know, we'll get the skyline in the backdrop of that as well, and, you know, whatnot. So, yeah, they're hopeful for it. But you never know. You never know. If we do get a Brighton Mainline update, though, hopefully it'll be modern, and then we can, you know, obviously get the cranes, the area where the cranes are just coming out of Victoria and all of that, London Victoria Station and all that. You know, you got the bridge over the top, and you see the cranes on the side. All that's gone now. That's actually a shopping centre now in real life, and it's actually been like designed by a Queenslander, as I explained to you guys before. So yeah. Because us Queenslanders are champions and we know how to design things. We also know how to win things, yes. Well, we'll soon find out tomorrow night. We are defending champions. It's only game one, yes, but nine times out of 10, game one, you win the series. The women are playing on Thursday night, I think. Yeah. When they're playing Newcastle. In Newcastle, yeah. See, it says Secura now on the reverser as well. They finally got the right lettering and everything on this now. I think that was requested by the community anyway, so that would have been the real rail fans knowing what it actually is along this route. So Secura is neutral. We've got some German action coming up next, folks. We're going to be taking a trip on the Hemstrucker Rheinruhr. So, not Rheinruhr, the Ruhr-Osten. My apologies. Ruhr-Osten coming up. So it won't be a short trip either. It'll be a decent trip. Looking forward to that. Walthamstow, Queens Road, Northeast London. We're on the Suffragette line, Goblin line for the OGs, of course. So it was named Suffragette line earlier here in 2024. Transport for London, renaming the 6 routes. It actually started last year. They haven't actually fixed that particular part just there, how that just pops in. So that pop-in's still there, unfortunately. Oh, gotta be a little bit over. Gonna hit the emergency on there. Secure that. Yeah, apparently somebody's reported the issue with doors closing on the Class 700, so I'm hoping that's not the case because, yeah, we don't need any damn issues with that Class 700. You know how much I love the Class 700. So, if we get any issues on that, I'll be very disappointed. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Son of a bitch.
TPWS and AWS operational.
I don't think it'll be a blowout, Chris. It'll be very damn close. I reckon it'll be a field goal or a couple penalty or something like that in it. It won't be too much. It'll be anywhere between 4 to 1. Like it's definitely going to be close. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it at that. It'll be close. They got a very strong team. They actually walked past me today. Yeah, a few of the boys were actually. I seen a few of the boys today. A few of the New South Wales boys. So yeah, they've done something down near my. At a local school not far from me. So yeah. The local school not far from me, a few of the Penrith players have come out of there, so yeah, a few of the New South Wales players were there today doing something there, and a few of the NRL staff and that, so yeah, it's a well-known school for some of the big players that have come out of that particular school, this particular school. Mainly the Penrith players. I walked past them and I said, because I knew who they were. So I'm like, good luck tomorrow night, you're gonna need it. I think this is the station that has the passengers that come off the train, actually. I'm trying to think. I think this is the station that has it happen. That passenger did want to go, but... oh, here we go. Hang on. Did that guy come off the train or go on the train, or... he must have come off. Oh, good. Alright. Let's close the doors. By the way, we are using the Austria 165 sound mod, folks. It has been updated over a couple of days ago, and it is version number 2 of the sound mod. Let's listen to it go flying past. Nice. Sounds nice, actually. even though I am speeding, but anyway, I was demonstrating the sound of it then. It's for the PC players only. Yeah, I wasn't too sure what they were telling people at the forum to actually get rid of the mods because apparently it was there must have been a report coming through that was crashing to the desktop or something. So it stated the obvious. It was, you know, this is what happened last time. They, you know, it ended up being mods that were causing confliction. So yeah, it's the same thing happening again, which is no surprise. It's you know when you been dealing with mods for quite a while on other sims, and you know when you get updates to those particular sims, you know straight away. And the mods don't. Some mods work and some don't, and even though they might still work, they might cause issues to that crash to the desktop or whatever. You know, it's pretty obvious. You know. So, oh, there's a jetpack actually. I just seen that then. I don't think I've ever seen one on here actually. All right, no worries. It's good the BO is actually coming now. So BO is sort of like in between coast and neutral, sort of. It's gives you a very slight brake, which is very, very good. Does come in handy on this particular route. Actually running quite well tonight actually. I don't know what the hell I've done, and it's actually, yeah, it's not so bad. Whatever settings I've done, it's yeah, it's behaving itself for once. Oh, don't worry, it normally does this. It behaves itself, you know, when I least suspect it, and then all of a sudden it just wants to. Man, I just ran over that massively. God damn it! Stop.
TPWS and AWS operational.
Wood Grange Park next. Next stop, Wood Grange Park. Doors will be opening up on the left side. Please mind the gap when leaving the train to the platform. Please do not smoke or e-cigarette on this train or the platforms of the overground. finds a play. Mind the gap. Please take care when getting on and off the train. Transport for London. Woof woof, next stop, barking. Yeah, frame rate's dropped a little bit. It's more built up area though. So. Good. Approaching barking. We're approaching barking. Change here for connecting services to the underground. Okay. Wants to put us on the roof.
TPWS and AWS operational.
Barking Riverside, next stop, final stop here on the Suffragette line. German Rail coming up next, folks, in Deutsche Bahn action as we head to the classic of the Hemstrecke Rheinruhr. Hemstrecke Rheinruhr, sorry. Ruhr Osten. That is where we're heading. Ruhr Osten. What did I say? Hemstrecke Rheinruhr. Oh, we could do that. No, I'll go Ruhr Osten. Yeah, Ruhr Osten. That's the way we're going. Yes. It is a good round. It is a good round, yeah. It is. The Hemstrecke Rheinruhr is my favorite. Yeah, number one of train symbol 1, yes. Only just. Ah. Was one of us. I voted for East Coastway. Was pretty good. Yeah, I was. It was very hard to pick. Very hard to pick between those two. It was very, very difficult. Yeah. They were both as good as each other. It's like this area. This area is going to be so hard to pick the number one route because it's just there's a lot of yeah. There's a lot of contention. Oh, this is right up there. This and Blackpool branches are right up there. You wish you could put fire circle in that category, yeah, I wish I could, but it's, yeah, they unfortunately dropped the ball massively on fire circle. On 5 circle, they, yeah, massively dropped the ball. Well, the good news is we got our containers and everything still. I'm not too sure, Chris. Yeah, because the underground does run above ground as well, so I'm pretty sure it could be the line that ends up going towards the city. Train will be terminating at Barking Riverside, platform 1. Make sure you have all your belongings with you before departing the train. So this is a development area, this one, folks. So in the current format of Train Sim World, there's not really much to see, but there could be a mod that could modify it later on down the track, who knows. Some smart head will be out there that could modify the area with some buildings and whatnot, but yeah, never know. Never say never. It's a very modern station, this one. Don't forget a reminder, folks, that Midweek World of Trains will return next Wednesday, so we won't be live streaming tomorrow due to the Rugby League State of Origin Series Game 1. I actually was invited to go to it, and yeah, I'm not actually going to it. There's going to be a fair bit of rain tomorrow, so yeah, it's going to be a wet game. So yeah, do be prepared for a wet State of Origin Game 1. There is a fair bit of rain supposed to be tomorrow. All right. Hopefully it won't be raining by the time kickoff happens, but yeah, there's supposed to be rain tomorrow. But yeah, that's saying it could be just coastal. You don't know. Like, the weather pattern is just weird at the moment here in Sydney. We had a big rain event again on the weekend. A lot of rain came through. I think Queensland had it as well. It was pretty massive. It was like a 2.5, 3,000 kilometre rain band. So, yeah, stretching from Queensland down the Victoria border, it was just, yeah, straight through and, yeah, caused a lot of rain. All right. Yeah, we had some parts over 100 millimetres here in Sydney. So, it was a lot of rain, My mate's backyard was flooded again. All right. Choo Choo Tuesdays, episode 169, and you with the Aussie Don, your lifetime rail fan from the land down under. G'day, welcome aboard. Posted up some new truck shorts again earlier today, so if you're interested in that, check those out. I will be posting some more of the train stuff that I did last week as well, later throughout the week as well. So I might post one again later on today, you don't know, but you never know, I should say. And yeah. Our next live stream is actually going to be on next Monday. So that'll be when we're live next, folks. So, yeah, a shorter week this week. We've only got the two live streams this week. Yeah, so do note that. And, yeah, we'll be back next week with some more of the traditional free Train Simwell live streams, and obviously we'll talk about the June roadmap on Monday, next Monday on All Aboard Live. So next week's schedule is All Aboard Live. Next Tuesday we've got the 170th edition of Choo Choo Tuesdays, and we've got another episode of Midweek World of Trains next week and next Wednesday's Midweek World of Trains will be our German special, as you guys voted last week. So we are doing the German special on next Wednesday, the Midweek World of Trains community vote special of the theme country Germany. So yeah, you guys voted for Germany as the country of choice. So that's what we are doing for the next episode of Midweek World of Trains. So that'll return next Wednesday. All right, so that's next week's lineup for you guys. Now we're going to continue with today's Choo Choo Tuesdays. Don't go anywhere. We've got plenty more still to come today. So we are heading now to the Randu Austin, and this won't be our final trip today, by the way. We've got more coming up after this, as it is a special live stream today. So we are going to be taking the 422 DB on a run this time around, and let's do a 40-minute service, all stops eastbound, S-bound service. All stops. Why not? Let's go. Let's do it. Nice, clear July 4th day. Hey, July the 4th. Is it Independence Day already? No. next month it will be. Big fireworks display in New York. I love the Macy's 4th of July fireworks display. It's always a good one to watch. And of course, Cody Pyrotechnics YouTube channel. He does the fireworks over the lake. I always look forward to seeing that display as well from him. Yeah, it always gets better and bigger and better every year. So looking forward to seeing that again. Right. Rappertown is where we're starting our trip here today, and it is a S8 service, so we are going to Hagen. Let's make sure we get Hagen on the board. We might not be able to, actually. Don't use PZB or SZB, just forget about that. We've got marker lights. Got to put the passenger lights on, you betcha. So yeah, roadmap coming up at the end of the week. I'm not sure. I don't think there'll be too much movement going on. Actually, I'm hoping that they'll probably show some photos of the updated Cavcar Circle line, more of the 3.8, the new train coming out. Maybe they'll show us some photos in that finally of the 158 for the Skyhook Games Scott Rail version. We all know what that's going to be like, so you know there's not really much fancy razzle-dazzle going on there. Hopefully we'll see some more of the expert. I'm hoping that we'll finally see some footage of the San Bernardino line, but I keep saying to you guys, the San Bernardino line, I've got a gut feeling it'll end up being the part of the core update for this year's Train Sim World. So, yeah, if we don't see anything this time around in that, I probably lean towards that being the true thing that's going to be happening for the next Train Sim World. With the big circle, it is like a roundabout for trains. The big circle. Okay. Yep. I'll go with that. Yeah. Sometimes it can be a big roundabout because, yeah, there's one particular section actually on the XPT that going up to Queensland. Actually, it's probably about an hour and a half, maybe couple of hours outside of Casino, and it just feels like you're going around a roundabout for like half an hour. It's just, yeah. It's one particular section. It just feels like you're going around in circles. Lots of passengers coming off the train. That'll be right. First station. Lots of passengers coming off the train. Leave the train empty. Duh! This is pretty much the norm. We still got the mod, by the way, folks, where it actually gives us the modern passengers for the older routes, which is good news. So that mod's still working nice and fine. All stop service, ladies and gentlemen. Out of Barman, we've got Berman, Uber Barman, Langerfield, we've got Squalendum West, Squalendum, Glavelsburg West, Glavelsburg Clip, Glavelsburg Hannebonhoff, Knip, short for kidnap. I don't know. It does look like a short name of calling this station Kidnap Station. I wouldn't be going there. There's the sky lift, folks. It was just over there. There it is. It's a tourist destination, that thing. If I was in this area, I'll definitely be doing that. It'll be lots of fun. You never know, you might see me in Germany one day and you'll be like, hey Aussie, I'll be like, guten Tag, hey there. Do you speak English? Yes, let's go to the bar. That's one thing I definitely would be doing if in Germany is going to a nice German pub, have a nice beer, you betcha. Not really a beer drinker though, but yeah, I wouldn't mind a beer at the I'm more of a spirits man. I normally drink Jim Beam, so that's what I normally would drink. Right, 11:28. So we were a couple minutes behind actually, because turns out that the first stop actually wasn't a stop. I was meant to actually get the train just up and going and just get going to the first stop. That was my fault. Bummer, next stop. Bummer, next stop. Next stop, Bummer. Bartender, next stop, Barman. Barman, Barman, Barman. This is Barman. See, B-A-R-M, barman, barman. Rapper tail. Barman. Yeah. Rapper tail, barman. Oops. Yeah, when you're going up on the ramp there and you're going around sort of like a U-shape. Yeah, that's like a U-shape type thing. Did that bridge just pop in all of a sudden? A few passengers coming out of here. Oh, according to them, I am 2 minutes behind, which is what I did say. If you're not aware by now, we had an American Truck Simulator uploaded video premiere just before we went live tonight as well, folks. So if you haven't seen the premiere, you can watch that in 4K resolution right now or after the live stream here tonight if you're a fan of American Truck Simulator or trucks in general. You can check out one of our latest worldwide exclusive paint jobs, and they will eventually be released to the public. So we give you all the details in the video. Got another one again tomorrow. We'll have our traditional lineup again this weekend. I'm going to be doing some Train SimWorld content over the weekend as well, folks. So there's going to be some new uploaded videos of TSW coming your way. So do look forward to that as well. When I do the uploaded videos, though, I tend to do the shorter trips. So. There. Right. Yeah, double-decker sightseeing bus. Yeah, that's that one and the Lego truck I want. Oh, it's $140.
Is it?
Yeah, it's not cheap.
It's quite expensive.
Yeah. For that it is. I was hoping that Big Doe would get it, but Suffragette line is actually that's pronounced incorrectly, Chris, but I did know what you meant, so yeah, don't worry about that. That's all good. I was just quite surprised when they showed the information for the core update. They actually called the Brighton Main Line the Brighton Main Line, because every other time they've just acknowledged it as what they named it, which was the London Commuter. And yeah, it was just, I was quite surprised when they said core updates to Brighton Main Line. I thought, oh, they're finally actually acknowledging it as the Brighton Main Line. I thought, about damn time. Like, the real rail fans and the real ones that know, you know, that study the railways and all that around the world, you know what the route's name is. If they're going to do a UK route, you know what? I wouldn't mind seeing the West Coast way actually, which is the Sussex route. It would be very nice to see the Sussex route actually released on TSW. Well, there's a few other ones. I did say that I would really like to see the North Wales coastline from Train Sim Classic actually on TSW, and that would give us a modern crew as well. A modern crew station, and then also, yeah, we could obviously finally get the Voyager in the game. You know, that'd be great. That'd be West Coast Venti finally being added into the game. I think there'll be some. I don't know. I got a feeling it could be that. Or, yeah, I'm still hopeful that we'll get some sort of West Coast mainline, full West Coast mainline experience finally in TSW for this. I know we've had bits and pieces of West Coast mainline throughout the time, but I mean a full blown like section. I'm still hopeful that it'll be around the era of the APT inner city, which very controversial. One of the first tilted mechanism trains in history. Waste of money, put it that way. Had cracking issues, whatnot, issues with passengers being sick, and yeah, there was a lot of things that went wrong with the APT. But it's such a beautiful train to drive on Train Sim Classic, and yeah, it has got a history, so it would be something to see that in Train Sim World, and it did run on the West Coast, so it would be good to see that release at some point in the Train Sim World era. And I'll be very, very damned excited if they announce that in this year's call, part of this year's call. But like I said, I got a sneaky suspicion we're going to get to the US route, which is going to be San Bernardino, the unannounced UK route, and I reckon that we're going to get a remastered German route, which I already said is most likely Hemstracker Muchenaugsburg, because why would you pull the I got a feeling the Train Sim Germany route loco, I think it was the DBBR 420. That was pulled off the roadmap. It was on the roadmap for so damn long, and I think in that Train Sim Germany have given the project to Dovetail, and they're working behind the scenes with it. And going to completely redo what they did with Long Island Railroad. They're going to do it with Hemstracker and Muchenaugsburg, and maybe extend it to the airport if they could possibly do it. But yeah, we'll soon find out. be a big upgrade if they did go to the airport. That adds a fair bit more kilometres to it. It was like 25, 30 clicks again from Munich to the airport, so yeah, pretty decent. Yeah, that would be nice. Yeah, it would be good. They do the underground section as well. Yeah. I know there is a German route already on the road map, but I'd say that's later on down the track. So I think, yeah, I still think that they're going to do a remastered route. Makes more sense, you know. We've had a remastered route on Trenton Wall 2 area. We've had, you know, with Sandpatch Grade. We've had, you know, Southeastern High Speed as standard, you know. I know we didn't get one this time around, but yeah, that doesn't rule out another one. You know, we've had obviously another route enhanced in this era as well, not at the start of the core, but yeah, it just, you know, you state the obvious and you think, oh, surely, you know, we've had one from the US, we've had one from the UK, Germany hasn't had one yet, so surely Germany's next. And the only route that I can think of is the Munich-Augsburg. That would be the one that it would be updated. They've already told us about the memory being shot on the route, and that's one of the reasons why they've pulled the 420. So I can only state the obvious that they're going to completely rebuild it from scratch and, you know, bring it back and, you know, obviously, you know, do it in the current standard and, you know, make it bigger and better and more layers and all this stuff, and yeah, probably makes sense to extend it somewhat to somewhere. And the airport's the only thing I can think of. And obviously the underground section of Munich, you know, makes sense. I'm gonna take it down to Austin, OST Bahnhof, I think it is, something like that. Kip is next. Yeah, but I've already told you the Southeastern High Speed's already been confirmed not to be receiving any more updates. And Matt's already confirmed that. Southeastern going to the airport. No, Southeastern going to the... it's Great Western Railway, Chris, you're thinking about? The Great Western Railway goes to Heathrow Airport. Not Southeastern High Speed. That's what you're thinking about. The Heathrow Airport, that's that runs off, yeah, Great Western Railway, which has massively changed now to what it is on on Train World now, because obviously Elizabeth Line runs underground parallel to it. So the HS2 projects there as well now. So and Common Oak and everything's all there. So it's massively changed. Common Oak Station's getting built there. So, yeah, it's way different. You never know, that could be a winning photo. I could decide to put that in 1 week. I don't really bother with the community screenshot contest anymore because it's just the same old that always in it and always win it. It's just a load of BS in my opinion. It's doesn't really bother me anymore. I don't have to prove shit. it's the one, it's two. 10 p.m. local time in the east coast of Australia. It is 8 p.m. in Western Australia. 1 p.m. in the UK. It's 2 p.m. in Central Europe. 8 a.m. in the east coast of the USA. 4 a.m. West Coast USA. G'day wherever you are around the world. Thank you very much for joining me. 9 p.m. in... is it 9 p.m.? 8 p.m. No, 9 p.m. It is 9 p.m. Japan. Welcome aboard. How are you doing? Wherever you are, this is the 169th edition of Choo Choo Tuesdays, our Tuesday traditional Train Sim World 4 coverage. And we're on a little bit of a standard stream here today. We won't be streaming tomorrow. So we're doing a little bit extra here today. On Choo Choo Tuesdays. We're normally a couple hours, 2.5 hour live stream anyway, but we're going to probably be going around 3 hours today. And so we've got plenty more still to come. So we'll be heading to another route after this. My name is the Aussie Don from Sydney, Australia, and I am a lifetime rail fan, and I do real-life train spotting and rail fanning here in Sydney, Australia. So we have a dedicated playlist for that. We have a dedicated playlist for Train Sim Classic. We have 3 dedicated playlists for Train Sim World. We've got another train simulator coming to our YouTube channel at the end of the month with City Transport Sim. It's a tram simulator from the creators of Tram Sim Munich and Vienna, I think. Venice? Oh, pardon me, damn it. Someone talking about me. It must be Kayla. She can't keep her bloody my name out of her mouth at the moment. I wish I was Dominic Mysterio at the moment, to be brilliant. God, he's lucky bastard. Yeah, Liv Morgan. Oh, mate, she's a honey. Oh, easily. I'll strap my tongue around her. Like a anaconda, mate. Hard. Yeah, you can definitely tell the differences between, you know, the original routes and the routes today. You know, the empty platforms and not many passengers. You know, this was why the game used to run better back in these days. And you can see the difference in even the graphics. You know, like, you can see how clean and pure more so these graphics are compared to what they are now. You know, I'll be honest, I actually prefer the colouring and the original Skybox the way this used to look, you know, because, you know, it runs better and it just looks nicer. The only thing I'd probably say that could have been approved is just obviously giving us the thicker, you know, lines on the overtops, but that's about it. Starting to come into the Hagen stations now, folks, as we're approaching Hagen. Pronunciation could be incorrect, I apologise, but anyway. That 8 there represents 80. Still got a few stops before we head to the main station, the final station on this route. One stop actually before the final stop, so we've got 2 stops to go. And our next stop is our final destination on this trip. But not our final destination today, though. We've got plenty more still to come. And I love some of the people's reactions on the Steam community chat on the Steam earlier today with the Train Sim World 4 update. There's some of the comments by some people are just seriously just typical noobs that just want to whinge and whine. You know, I whinge and whine, you know, here and there, but the stuff that I whinge and whine about is just some of the serious stuff that I find with the game. Not the little petty stuff, you know, it's just stuff they're whinging about is like, seriously, are you just really that dumb, or, you know, just trolls being trolls. You can always tell. And these were all trolls, just, you know, they weren't real rail fans or players of the game at all. Just noobs and bots and trolls. All right, here we are. Very good, very good. Well, that concludes our experience on the Ruaru Austin. A very, very good service. All stop service this time around with the 422. I thought it was a 425. My apologies. 425s, 422s, 423s. They got 424s. They're all damn pretty similar. All S-Bahn trains, you know. Okay, there we go. That was a very nice experience. I really enjoyed that. 41 minutes 36 there in the end, and the gold medal. That is the top medal. All right, very good. This is the 169th edition of Choo Choo Tuesdays. Just another reminder that we won't be live streaming this week's midweek World of Trains. Will not be on this week due to the Rugby League State of Origin series, so we won't be live tomorrow. Our next live stream of Train Sim World will be next Monday. So next week's lineup is on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So midweek World of Trains will return next Wednesday, and it will be the community vote you guys voted for with our theme countries, which we will be doing a all Wednesday midweek World of Trains live stream next week in Germany. We'll be doing some German routes. We won't be live in Germany, but we'll be doing German routes next Wednesday on midweek World of Trains. So all aboard live midweek World of Trains. Choo Choo Tuesdays returns next week as well with the 170th edition. So yeah, live from 8 p.m. in the East Coast of Australia on on Tuesday and Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. local time, and 10:30 a.m. UK time on next Monday. All right. We got. Oh no, I pressed the wrong damn button. My apologies. Sorry, folks. That's what we did at the start of the stream. Not repeating myself. Oh my god. All right. Let's head to the S-Bahn Vorarlberg. We're going to be doing some OBB action on here. Right. Done that. 14 minutes service. Here we go. Enjoy. By the way, that midweek madness sale has finished, as far as I'm aware. So just ignore that sign just there. And ignore that winner there as well, Metro Cursor. He's just a bloody typical suckhole that wins the contest all the time. Oh, it's a lovely one. This one, very 80s. Looks like a Miami vibe. 80s Miami, like, yeah, 80s vibe. Look at that. It does look like an 80s vibe. Early 90s, late 80s, I should say. Sort of got that vibe to it. We shall get departing very shortly. Lovely station, this one, actually. When I played this route for the first time on Train Sim Classic just before the release, going into the release of this route on Train Sim World, I was like really blown away. I'm like, oh wow, this is going to be a really good route on Train Sim World. I'm looking forward to it. And seeing this station, then I'm like, oh wow, I hope this is like this on Train Sim World. And yeah, it is. It's very similar. So yeah, I like the color scheme, the green. Yeah. right around. See passengers coming up. Escalators here. Got the walkway. Walkway down. Escalators don't work, unfortunately. It would be nice to see those working. And we're going to close the doors now and get ready for departure. We have red signal here, so unfortunately we're going to have to stop. So we have a train just up in front, I see. Oh, it's... oh, okay. We are waiting for this train to come through. So we're waiting for that train to come through. I think they would give us clearance, you know, we've got enough clearance to actually go onto the platform. So technically they should give us a red light just there and not give it to us just there. I find that to be a bit of BS, but anyway. You wonder why we're behind the time? Now you know. Lots of passengers coming off and some going on. So we're heading towards the right here. All right. All right. That was a very nice little trip. Okay, there we go with that one on the S-Bahn Vorarlberg. It's a platinum medal there. Very nice. All right. Well, shorter week this week here on our YouTube channel's live streaming action, but that doesn't stop us from doing anything else here on our YouTube channel this week. So do look out for more shorts that'll be posted of our real life trucks and trains over the next coming days. Also, we've got brand new uploaded videos of American Truck Simulator coming your way. Some new Euro Truck Simulator 2 action coming your way. We've got some new Train Sim World uploaded videos coming your way as well over the next. It will be happening this weekend coming up, so do look forward to that. Our next live stream of our Train Sim World will be on next Monday with All Aboard Live. It'll be live from 7 p.m. in the East Coast of Australia. 7:30 p.m. in the East Coast of Australia. 7 p.m. in South Australia. 5:38. Let me just start again. All Aboard Live next Monday. 2 hours of Train Sim World 4 action on PC. We'll bring to you the latest information regarding mods. We'll talk about the roadmap, the June roadmap, your thoughts of the roadmap. If you'd like to come and join us on the live community chat, it's open to subscribers only, as it always is. And we'll be bringing to you some latest gameplay. We'll be live at 1440p, 60 frames per second or thereabouts. And we'll bring to you another load of great action on All Aboard Live. So we'll be live from 7:30 p.m. in the East Coast of Australia, 7 p.m. South Australia, 5:30 p.m. Western Australia. International viewers will be live from 6:30 p.m. in Japan, 10:30 a.m. in the UK British summertime, 11:30 a.m. Central European summertime, 5:30 a.m. in Eastern States of the USA, and 1:30 a.m. Or thereabouts in the West Coast of the USA. So do join us then for another couple of hours. And then half an hour later on the times I just gave you then on Tuesday and Wednesday. Next Tuesday we'll be with you with the 170th edition of Choo Choo Tuesdays and the return of Midweek World of Trains on Wednesday next week. So that's our lineup for next week's live streaming of Train Sim World 4 here at Australia Worldwide Entertainment, your entertainment destination down under. My name is the Aussie Don, your free-time Train Sim World Community and Train Sim Classic Community Screenshot Contest winner. Twice on Train Sim Classic, once on Train Sim World. We'll see you on the rails again next week. Enjoy the rest of your week and do look out for those uploaded videos and short videos that will be uploaded over the course of the next week. Enjoy your day. Thank you for coming along, and I'll see you in the world later on. It's bye-bye for now.